It is not bad behavior, but they were not good in my sight. When we speak of that word, it is of pain. I didn't want to be like them. When I look on them,
I would love to imitate to become like this.
No one I would look at nengamba oyo gwenda bagwenjagala okufaanana. Because all of them, when I looked at them, I didn't want to feed on mira as God. When I looked at others, I didn't want to smoke pipes.
Are you following?
When I looked at other siblings, they would drink. Even what they have drunk now drinks them. Now, none of those categories I wanted to be like.
Are you following?
But
by the way,
me speaking to you, I also drank.
Yeah.
Yes. Jesus took it all out of me. Now you are starting to look for. Tell your neighbor, no, then, not now. Are we together? I don't know what used to come upon me. Me in the days I was used by the altar of wickedness. There were days of the grand opening of Equatorio. It was the Lord's Bar. I've just gotten to know what they used to mean by a Lord's Bar. The word has just come back now. After Lord's Bar, they put up another altar in the city called Rock Gardens. It was around Speak. There's another.
Sabrina's Pub.
It was called Sabrina's Pub. Were you sure in Kampala? Did you hear those places? You heard of those?
Sabrina,
do you remember Sabrina's Pub? I woke up a morning, I didn't want to be like any of my family relatives. Now, in burying myself in seeking the Lord, when we encounter the mercy of God, what the mercy of God does first is to open your eyes to know the start of your problems. Raise your hand and say, Lord, open my eyes.
Are you following? When
my eyes were opened, amen. When my eyes were opened, God showed me the root of my suffering, that it was home.
Someone lifted an altar and our names were initiated on the altar.
ku kyoto ekyo.
When people are under such an atmosphere,
abantu bwe baba wansi w'embeera n'obwengula obw'ekika
kuliko
ekyo,
n'obubonero obubweraga.
they're even manifesting signs upon them.
Obubonero obumu buba spiritual,
Some signs buba bwa mwoyo
obulala buli physical.
and others bwa buliwo.
Katutandike n'obuli spiritual.
Let's start with the spiritual signs.
Akabonero akasooka,
The first sign,
oloota nnyo ng'oloota oli wammwe.
you dream so much when you're back home in the village.
Akookubiri,
The second sign,
bafu b'omanyi nga beewammwe.
dead people you know well when they're from your lineage.
Akookusatu,
The third
bye birooto
are the dreams
ng'olya
when you're eating.
ate nga tolya naba.
You try to put up fails.
Otetenkanya
You
naye
strive.
nga byotetenkanya.
You try to put up fails.
Otetenkanya
You
naye
strive.
nga byotetenkanya.
But whatever you plot up
Nga tebiviisa.
does not give any result.
Bannanga abantu bakola,
People truthfully work.
abantu bakola,
People are working hard.
n'akola n'okusukuluma endogoyi bw'ekola.
They work even beyond the working of a donkey.
Naye n'akeera ku makya nga talinaawo kyalaga.
But they wake up in the morning and they can't show anything.
N'abuuza ekibuuzo ne bannange ndi ku ki?
They ask a question, what am I up to?
Nina gwe njogera naye.
Am I speaking to someone?
Kakati Katonda
Now God,
bwe nasisinkana okusaasira,
when I encountered mercy,
yambikkulira nsibuko ya bizibu
He
bya.
revealed to me the root of my problem.
Siryerabira message yali tukkiriya.
I will not forget obubaka bwali bulambulukufu ekimala.
Naŋŋamba ddayo
And He told me, go back
okakase nti omuti gusuulibwa.
and make sure that trees cut down.
Omuti gukole gutya?
Gusuulibwa.
Kati wuliriza,
Listen now.
abamu banna batannaba kumanya naddala abato.
There are some things that novices have not yet known.
Mulimu ebyoto
There are some altars
nga tebiri mu masabo.
when they are not in shrines.
Ng'essabo muti.
When the shrine is that tree.
Are you following?
Ongoberera.
Ng'essabo muki?
Muti.
Sizoni bw'etuuka.
When a season comes.
Sizoni bw'etuuka.
When a season comes.
Amiina.
Amen.
Omuti ne gusuula amakoola.
And the tree sheds off its leaves.
Kubanga baakuwonga wansi wa kyoto ekyo.
Because you were initiated under that altar.
In that season you experience losses.
Mwebyo ebiro obeera n'okufiirizibwa kungi nnyo.
Kyovula abantu abasinga obungi
That is why most of the people
abatannaddiringa na byoto bifaanana bityo
who have not yet dealt with such altars,
buli mwaka mulimu emyezi egiba gyoga.
every year there are months they know that those months are hard for them.
Mulimu season ezimanifestinga negative.
There are seasons that manifest negative.
Are you following?
Ongoberera.
Nga nina ekintu kyenkooye mu
There
bulamu.
was something I was tired of in life.
Mbanga asenvula.
It's as if I'm shifting a bit.
Ebintu ne bigaana.
Things fail.
Nalingako ekkomo lye
I
sitegeera.
had a limitation I could not
Nga
explain.
ninga ndi mukozi.
But I was so hard working.
Nga nina ekkomo
But I had a limitation.
ne mu ssente.
Even in money,
Nga nina omuwendo
there was an amount
gwe sobola kusukkuluma.
that I cannot exceed.
Are you following?
Ongoberera.
Kati olunaku olumu
Now one day,
nga ndi mu buzibu obwo bwennyini,
amidst that same depth of seeking God,
Katonda bwe yansaasira
when God showed me mercy,
yandaga nsibuko ya mitawaana
He
gyange.
showed me the genesis of my trouble.
Njagala oŋŋambire
I
akuliraanye
want you to tell your neighbor
waliwo abaludde mu bizibu
that people who have stayed long in
nga
problems,
tonnaba kukyamuka.
before you get excited,
Tuddeyo tweziike mu kunoonya Katonda.
let's first go back and bury ourselves in seeking
Asooka
God,
abikkule ebiri ebuziba.
that He may first reveal what is in the depth.
Bakutaddeko emikono,
Many hands have been laid on you.
bakusabidde,
They have made prayers for you.
osiibye,
You've fasted.
obulamu bugaanye okuta.
Life has failed to change.
Tuddeyo tweziike
Let's go back and bury
mu
ourselves
buziba
in the depth
bw'okunoonya Katonda.
of seeking the Lord.
Are you following?
Are you following me, brethren? I woke up in the morning as if I was poured on fire. Those days movement wasn't easy. This Katosi road was maram. Lugazingo Gwe, it was also maram. We got a border. There was met 80 and 50 by then, but we took 80. Sir. Amen. I got 80. It was for a gentleman who used to transport meat. I got a mattock with the panga as the vessels to use to go back. When I reached there, I found a person there drunk. I greeted them. He asked me, who are you? I told him my names. He said, no. You are home. You are also one of the dogs of this home. The one who welcomed me home was drunk. I was speaking to someone. That is why I passed by him. When I went behind the house,
what I saw in the spirit, it was exact on the ground.
I'll not forget. I got the mattock. I started to dig out the roots. Before getting to even 3 feet, that broken pot was there. They had tied upon it a pint of milk, the old one. That was not GBK milk.
Are you following?
It was there in the tree under, with the names, with the papers. They were there. I got it out. I opened it.
But remember,
these are not things that are done by a person who is not in the depth. You are the one suffering, but you fail to bury yourself in seeking God. You struggle with everything and it dies on you. Years are moving, but it is you fail to bury yourself in seeking God. When I got it out, I placed it aside. And I remember the second thing. It was of cutting down the tree. But what we call the tree is not a tree. It is to put down the altars. It was an altar. The person of the board I came with, he told me, please, me, I'm from Bunyoli, I have a dam. You struggle with those ones, I'm waiting for you here. I had to bend it upside down, and I hit it with a mattock. I started to bring out paper by paper. After that,
Fuga.
I cut the tree in the middle.
You are watching